So I received the down converter breakout board. This time it only took 1 week. Things are improving in China. Just want to show you here what the outputs are. So you have a constant 12 volt, constant 12 volt, constant 8 volt. But when it turns on, one goes up to 24 and the other one goes to 12. You have 3.3 volts out, you have 5 volts out, and you have 12 volts out over here. Those are sort of standard voltages that you would expect from a power supply on a computer. Even though a down converter board isn't a power supply in the true sense, but that's fine. I've also added a connector down here to hook up a computer fan, a 3-prong fan and a 4-prong fan will connect to this. There's a little jumper to select the amount of voltage you want to put out on here, and so in this case I have 5 volts selected instead of 12, even though I'm powering a 12 volt fan just so it can run quiet. Okay, and so this plugs in just like this. Okay, it's a little hard to do while I'm filming, but okay. And then I'll back up a little. You put in a screw so you can ground it to the chassis. Okay. And I'll back up a little so you can see some more here. Okay. I'll stay there. I'm going to plug in this fan that I have here. This one is a 3-prong one, so it doesn't have the tachometer. Okay. That guy plugs in right there. And I'll set it up here so you can see that it's going to turn on when I power it. Okay, and so I have the 3 boards now, although I'm waiting for a second revision on this and a second revision on the one up here. But I can play with it now, and I can do the things, I can experiment and see what it is I will finally end up putting in this thing. Alright, so now I'm gonna press the power button here on the side, and it should come to life. And you see, everything's coming to life there, even the fan. And it's real quiet, so you can't hear it. And I also show you that I can turn it off, and everything does indeed turn off. So this is good. You have controlled power here to power stuff that you want to power. In this case, I'm powering an audio amplifier, and I'm powering a DC to DC converter that in turn powers a Raspberry Pi that's mounted right in here. Okay, and so let's turn this guy on. Hopefully you can see stuff happening on the screen. I don't know how much of that you could see. Enough. Okay, there are the 4 raspberries. Okay, and so what I'm going to try and use here, it's kind of hard to do because the screen's on its side. Oh God. I'm going to try and run Cody. Okay, it is running. And there's audio. Okay, and so what I'm going to try and do now is play one of my recordings, which I recorded on mid-TV. And let's do Aqua Teen Hunger Force. And let's do
Wonders of the World.
okay, so it's playing, you can hear it. There's Carl. You can see everything and you can hear everything. And it's working great. So yeah, so I think now I can actually decide whether or not I'm going to put a Raspberry Pi in here or some other board. I can definitely play with this a lot easier now.